Hey Meissner makers, it's Jennifer and happy holidays. Can you believe it is already November? And I don't know about you, but come the beginning of November, I suddenly have this overwhelming urge to start crafting and sewing for the holidays. I think about it every year on January 1st, and I'm going to be so much more organized for the upcoming year. And then come November 1, I'm right back in that same place. And I'll bet there are some of you who have that same type of organizational structure too. So we're getting started this week. It is 8 weeks until December 25th. And each week between now and the end of the year is going to be featured by sponsored by one of Santa's finest. This week is being brought to you by Dasher. Now, little known fact, Dasher is an avid quilter. And so he really wanted me to talk to you about things that are quilt related and also to have some great little quilt specific specials that will be this weekend only, Thursday through Monday. Now, before I get too much further, and this is not going to be a super long video, so thank you very much for being here and bearing with us. It is the holiday season, and I think there should be gifts for everyone. So for those of you who like, comment, or share this video with any of your quilting friends, sewing friends, crafting friends, every week between now and December 24th, we will have a weekly drawing. So each week, with the next week's video, you can find out who won our like, share, or comment drawing for this week. So back to Dasher. Dasher is an avid quilter. And so really what he wanted us to do was to take a look at some of his favorite machines for quilting and piecing. And he also encouraged us to do some things this weekend that are quilt specific. So batting will be 25% off, and that's packaged batting as well as batting by the yard in any of our locations that carry batting. Fabric, 25% off, because I know that you have some quilts that need some backs, or maybe you even need to get started on those holiday quilts. Quilt kits, this is the Painterly Garden quilt kit. This is a great DIY gift, so you don't even have to finish this one. 50% off, and these are going to be great gifts for all of those people you want to share the love of quilting with. Wrap it up, and it is good to go. Then you can spend time finishing some of your other projects. Perhaps you're considering doing a little bit of ruler work on either your home or your long arm machine. So rulers will also be 25% off this weekend. I mentioned the quilt kit. It is 50% off. So again, for those DIYers that you are going to be picking up holiday goodies for, this is a great one to take a look at. Now, if like me, you spend a lot of your time throughout the year piecing your quilt tops, or perhaps you're looking to broaden your quilting horizons, a couple of machines that have extra special holiday pricing and or packaging for this holiday season. For that person who's getting started, more of a beginning to an intermediate quilter, this is the Viking Husqvarna 690Q, and it is an amazing machine for those of you getting started. It has automatic presser foot drop, it has a built-in thread cutter, it has a drop-in bobbin, it has an auto sensor foot. So if it's going over heavier fabrics or thinner fabrics, it knows exactly how much pressure to put on that fabric, so your stitching is beautiful all the time. And then a whole assortment of beautiful stitches for those of you that do applique or other decorative stitch work. You're gonna love this machine. Great one to take with you to class. Then from our friends at Janome, we have the Continental M7. If you've been quilting for a little while, you know that it's really helpful to have that nice large space for some of your bigger projects. The Continental M7 will handle that for you beautifully. It's got some great height here as well. It's sort of a cross between your household machine and sort of a user-friendly industrial machine. It's going to be robust and beefy to handle all of your projects with care. Quite a number of those Janome machines this time of the year are coming with bonus holiday gift bundles as well, so something you might want to take a peek at. Now, as a quilter, one of the things, or if you do a lot of home deck sewing, there's as much pressing sometimes as there is stitching when we are putting a project together. And I am loving this large craft ironing board. You see how big this is? You can make short work of even your largest quilt projects when you're getting ready to do that final pressing. And there is nothing better than having a great iron, something with lots of steam that does not shut off every 10 minutes whenever you are stitching. This is what I have in my sewing studio as well. I love it. It does have an auto shut off, but it stays on for quite a while, and I have not found it to shut off on me when I'm working on my projects. And it does have a nice strong shot of steam, and that end is nice and pointy, so it can get right into those tight corners if you are a garment or home deck sewer as well. So something to think about, a gift for yourself, a gift for a friend who sews. Now, as you are finishing up those holiday projects, if you are a quilter, some of us use the word piecer, some of us say quilter, some of us use all of it interchangeably. But once you have those quilt tops done, I know I really like to finish them myself. It adds that extra little bit of uniqueness, and then I can say it is 100% completed by me. So this holiday season, we do have some great specials on the Bernina long arm products, whether that's the sit-down type studio system or something on a frame. Now, over this holiday season, if you take home a sit-down version of any of the Q model machines, the 16 or 20 inch, we will include a Bernina chair to go along so that you can sit and stitch in comfort. For those of you who have been longing for a frame model machine, if you take home a Bernina Q 16, 20, or 24 on a frame, there is a great long arm gift box that's going along with that. Now, a little bit of a spoiler, well, maybe not a spoiler alert. This is you're hearing it here first. On Black Friday, we will be opening a little later, so do watch your e-blasts and watch Facebook so you have those hours in place, and we will have some special activities going on that day. But what I think is going to be one of the most exciting things going on that afternoon is Ellen and I will be in the long arm area, and we will be covering the details of how to get started using a sit-down or stand-up framed Q series machine. So if you've had questions about how do I manage a large quilt on the sit-down style, how do I load that quilt frame, would I really enjoy doing this in my studio on an ongoing basis? Then you want to be sure to come and visit us in the Sacramento location on Black Friday. That afternoon, Ellen and I will be here to help you select the perfect Bernina studio for your quilting space. Now, if you have questions about these studio spaces or you want to get a little bit more information about that, go ahead and email me at info@meissnersewing.com. We can't wait to see you. Dasher says, happy holidays and happy quilting. We'll see you all soon.